and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Shelley Whitehead. We want to thank those people who have supported us throughout the years and continue to do so. We really appreciate all they've done for us. And we'd like to thank our premier supporters. We have the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Mayo Clinic Health Systems, Owatonna, Owatonna Public Utilities, and Safe and Drug-Free Coalition of Steele County. Then we have our primary supporters, which include Amy Swain Hearing Center's Little Theater of Owatonna and Owatonna Care Center. And of course, we could not do this program without our interlude sponsors. They include Abraham Consulting Technologies, A+ Sew and Vac, Brenda Bednar Mortgage, Glenn Meager and Tim Thomas of Brick Meager Funeral Home at Medford Funeral Homes, Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House and Clare Bridge of Owatonna, Carlson Brandstad and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care Professionals, Clancher & Son Landscaping and Concrete, Napa Auto Service, Owatonna Business Incubator, Pizza Ranch of Owatonna, Profinium Financial, R&K Electric, Snap Fitness, Steele County Blades Junior Hockey, Steele County Historical Society, the Third Hand Incorporated Video Productions, and TPS Insurance. All of these businesses have put themselves behind the Owatonna Today Show, and we're so thankful for that, and we'd like to encourage you to frequent them. Go in and say, we heard you on the Owatonna Today Show, and thank them for their support. If you would like to be a supporter, we're always looking for more people who'd like to join the team and make us an excellent program. You can contact Leanne Alt at 390-5751 or let us know at the Owatonna Today at charter.net email address. We also accept personal donations, so if you like what you see here and you want to keep it going, you can email your mail your contribution to Owatonna Today, 1130 North Elm Avenue in Owatonna, 55060. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back. We're going to be speaking with the Owatonna Chamber as well as a chili cook-off. Yay! I'm so excited. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty. And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clare Bridge of Owatonna. And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltfett of Horizon Eye Care Professionals. Eye care you can trust. We're proud supporters of Owatonna Today.
And we're back with the Owatonna. We did so good before. I can't even say Owatonna now. Owatonna Today Show. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Friday, and I have with me Brad Meier. Hey, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good. You are with the Chamber. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do out there.
Sure. Well, I've been with the Chamber for 9 years now, and actually I'm going to be leaving the Chamber, so thanks for having me.
Sure. Well, what did you do when you were there?
Thanks, and see you later. I've been here in Owatonna 9 years, and the Chamber's an organization that's a business organization, and we have about 600 business members. And, we work on a whole variety of things, from public policy to economic development to member networking, marketing, tourism. We have a Main Street program. So it kind of covers a wide gamut of things.
So what did you do, and what were some of the things, more proud accomplishments of your job that you did here in Owatonna?
People keep asking me what I did. I don't know how to take that, but no, I'm just kidding.
There's not a statue of you yet.
No, and there won't be, I promise
so we're just kind of not quite sure until that happens.
Well, no, where the Chamber is, we're on Ted Ringhofer Drive. Ted was the president of the Chamber for 29 years. And then in the back, there's a drinking fountain that's got a plaque to Ted Ringhofer. So, and there's a scholarship in Ted's
so when
name.
That happens
so there are big shoes there, and So anyway, none of that's happening.
But anyway, a paper cup with your name on it.
Yes, that's good. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'll take it. But no, it's been a great opportunity. The Chamber you know, the business community here in Owatonna is fantastic, and everybody knows that, but it's very strong, and people get involved, and they give of their time, they give of their dollars, they do a lot of things to support what's going on, and so it couldn't have been a better role for me to be in, and really appreciated the opportunity that I've had here over the last 9 years.
When you came to Owatonna and you look at today, what are some of the biggest changes you've seen in those 9 years?
Well, you know, Owatonna has just been growing at an incredible pace, and so when I first came on, we were booming. There was a ton of business growing here, expanding here, a lot of commercial stuff. And then we hit the recession and things really slowed, and actually we're really starting to come out of things and seeing a lot of business growth again. And so, over the last 9, 10 years, Owatonna has really taken a big step forward. The new Highway 14 is in place. We've had business development growth in the industrial park. The new hospital and medical facility is a big deal. Minsky bought the Riverland campus for workforce. Our commercial development has continued to grow, which sometimes we get asked a lot about, well, do the other businesses, do they not like that when you've got more big box and that kind of thing? But what we've found in Owatonna is the more commercial, the better, because it keeps people here. Once you leave town to shop, you tend to shop almost everything out of town. You do as much as you can while you're there.
Yeah, in one spot, yeah.
So the more we can keep people in Owatonna, the more likely they are to continue to shop even amongst our local retailers. So those are all really positive things, and Owatonna is positioned extremely well. We've got a good variety of industry. We weathered the downturn fairly well, and we're a private sector driven economy here, which you don't always find in outstate. And so really, really bright future ahead, of course.
And what is your future hold for you? Where are you going?
Well, I took a position with the Twin West Chamber of Commerce, and so that is 10 communities on the West Metro. So it's towns like Minnetonka, St. Louis Park, Golden Valley, Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, right up that first tier suburbs along the west side of the metro. And I'll start there February 11th. Our family will stay in Owatonna for a while. Kids will finish school and all those things, and then at some point we'll make the move up there. Do you feel like the coming to Owatonna was a good transition to going to a much bigger populace? Because I imagine 10 communities like that is going to be a little bit more stressful. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it'll just be totally different. Owatonna absolutely has prepared me for this, and it's been a great place to be. At Twin West, their focus is on, they've got a larger membership and that they want to continue to grow, of course. Policy and advocacy is a key component of what they do on a state level as well as some local. And then they do a lot of events, a lot of member events and that type of thing, whether it's politically motivated or other things. There's a lot of member event types of things. So it'll be a challenge, and then just getting to know 10 communities instead of one and all those things it's definitely going to be a lot of work. And a fun challenge, it sounds like, something that you're looking forward to. Yeah, I am. It's something different, and we've feel like we've had a lot of success here in Owatonna and done a lot of good things, and we've got it's a credit to the people that work at the Chamber. We have a great staff, and they'll continue to do a great job, of course, and all those things. Our board of directors is going to lead the search for a new person, and we've got real good people in leadership there. Mike Milstead's our outgoing chair. He's one of the owners at Ag Power Enterprises. Scott Kubicek is now the chair of the board, and he's owner of Advantage Cabinets. And then Joe Effertz, who's just left the board as outgoing chair, will also be kind of part of that leadership team. And then they've got a search committee that'll go through the whole process. What kind of challenges will that new individual come in as they face Owatonna and look at those? Well, I think the big thing is to get integrated into the economic development team right away. There's Owatonna Partners for Economic Development, which we've been really a big part of with the city, the county, the utilities, and the incubator. And so to make sure that they fit into that group and are starting to work towards greater growth here. the policy initiatives that we've set forward continue to be working with the county on the Public Works building. It was something that we got engaged in last year and advocated for a smaller size and scope to that project, and so we need to stay in the game on that. Of course, the completion of Highway 14 is always on the horizon.
I don't
so
know. I think there's always going to be something about 14 people, and you're like, yeah, but wait, we need to do this yet.
Yeah, right. We always have to have
lost.
that out there.
I think
yeah,
so. I think
right.
otherwise we'll feel lost.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. So, excuse me. So those are a couple of big areas, and then there's always the continued process of getting to know the members and continuing to grow that. Owatonna is really fortunate. We've got, if you want to look at it from the market penetration, we have 52% of the market is a member of the organization, which is really good. But that needs to continue, of course, so that the organization.
What are some of the benefits of those companies, or even small businesses? What are some of the benefits they get from being part of the chamber?
Well, close to 90% of our members have 1 to 10 employees, so very small members, and that's typical. Typically, the way things are, small business is the backbone. So. A lot of our members are looking for exposure, marketing through our website, through our events and activities.
Someone comes to Owatonna, they look up the chamber, they have those there. Okay.
Absolutely. So we've got that piece. But then we also have, Federated, Viricon, our larger employers that are members too. So they do it not because we're going to help them sell glass to, customers here in Owatonna or whatever,
Right.
but more so from, are we working to keep government as efficient as possible so that the property taxes stay somewhat in check.
Some of the policy side of things. Yeah.
Absolutely. And they want us to grow the economy too, because that helps everybody. So the more we can add jobs and that type of thing, the better for them.
I really appreciate all the time that you've given to the city. Obviously, you've enjoyed your job. And I know that there's going to be some people who will miss
Coming
you.
up next? Yeah. Oh, well, will miss me. We'll see about that.
But you've been a great asset to the community, and
Thank you.
thank you for your time. And good luck on
Appreciate
your
it.
new job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back on the Owatonna Today Show.
I'm Diane Wilson of Profinium Financial, the bank that helps you achieve your financial dreams. Profinium Financial is proud to be a supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
The Owatonna Police Department would like to remind you to drive safely this winter season. Clear all snow and ice from your vehicle's windows before driving on the road. Turn on your headlights to increase your visibility to other drivers. Reduce your speed to match the road conditions. Increase the distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you. Approach all intersections with caution as if they were slippery. Doing these simple things will decrease your chances of becoming involved in a fender bender this winter season.
Hello, my name is Shannon Cliff. I'm the Patient Services Manager at Mayo Clinic Health System in Owatonna. I'd like to talk with you about our same-day clinic. Starting at 7 o'clock, you can call into the clinic where we will look for an appointment with your primary care provider. The second option, we would look to our same-day clinic to book an appointment. The third option would then be to have you walk into our facility to be seen. If you have any questions regarding same-day appointments, we'd be happy to answer them. Please call 451-1120.
Hi, this is Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better. At Amy Swain Hearing Centers, we offer many different brands of hearing instruments because everyone has a different lifestyle. Let me, Dr. Amy Swain, help you find the best hearing device for your hearing needs at Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca. Call 1-800-804-3361 for an appointment today, or visit my website at www.amyswainhearingcenters.com, because you deserve to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. I have with me Mark, Kearin, and Dave Effertz. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Thanks
for having us.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
These two fellows are very involved in the 9th Annual Chili Cook-Off to support the Andrew Lawrence Memorial Scholarship Fund. And so I want to thank you, first of all, for joining us today. And if you wouldn't mind, give us a quick rundown of who you are and what you do in real life, and then we'll talk about the chili cook-off.
Sure. Well, my name is Dave Effertz. I'm with TPS Insurance. I will like to say about Brad's not here anymore, but he was going to be big shoes to fill there. Great asset, like you said, to the community, and really going to miss him. So, but I am involved. I'm on the committee here with the chili contest. This is our 9th one that we're going to have. And I'll have Mark introduce himself as well.
Okay. I'm Mark Kearin. I work at Federated Insurance. I'm in the programming IS department over there. And I like Dave, I'm on the committee, so we just kind of help Bill and his family, because we're family friends, get it organized and get all the details kind of ironed out. They run it, and we just do what they want us to do.
You're the busy bees that run around and things. Well, Mark, tell us a little bit about the Memorial Scholarship Fund.
The Scholarship Fund is in memory and recognition of Andrew Lawrence. Andrew Lawrence was a student at St. Mary's High School, and on September 14th in 2003, he was in a car in a bike accident. He had some head injuries and was pronounced dead fairly soon after the accident. As a memory to recognize Andrew as an individual, very, very wonderfully remembered individual with lots of friends, very active in sports and in music and everything else. The family wanted to do something, just started out a little bit more informally, to put some memory to Andrew.
So they just got together in his name just to have some fun and do the chili cook-off at that time?
Yeah, the first annual chili cook-off was really more as an event to say, hey, let's kind of get together, let's remember Andrew, and they had something in regards to just kind of a goodwill offering. It was at the KC Hall, and after the first year, they outgrew the KC Hall. There was this overflowing at the top of the KC Hall. There was like about 5 or 6 chilies in that first event, and they said, we can't do this anymore. And so that's really just the outpouring and the support they received from that first one said, hey, we're going to make this an annual event, and we're going to really push this memorial fund for Andrew.
Well, let's talk about where it's grown to today. It's the 9th annual one. They've been doing this for 9 years. Talk about where we are today with the scope and how many people and kind of the events.
Yeah, well, the number of participants that are actually making chilies has grown over the years too, and you got over 50 chili to choose from, and you've got restaurants that will also be making it, and then the lucky participant or the community at large can come and sample all these great foods and items, and that's about 800 people that come through. It's a great community event. On a cold day, to just get out and get some hot chili. And, have a fun night, but there's lots of things that you can do as well. If you don't like chili, there's going to be hot dogs and some other baked goods and things like that, and there's going to be adult beverages, pop, and lots of things for the kids too. So it's a family event, and it's just a lot of fun to see everything.
So talk about the chili cook-off itself. Are there awards given? What's happening with all of that?
Yeah. Mark, you want to talk about the awards?
Okay. Yeah, there's about 5 different awards, maybe 6 different awards. There's an award given to the restaurant. So basically there's about 8 restaurants or so that will be participating in the event, and they come in and they donate their chilies.
Well, I appreciate that distinction, because if I were to bring my chili, I would not want to go up against a restaurant.
Yep, some of the restaurants like Culver's and Rose Street, Pizzeria, Hy-Vee, Famous Dave's, Torrey's, Gainey Center are among a few of them that are in for this year, and then there might be another couple that are coming in for this year. And then they are recognized for their participation, and there's a special award that people, whoever's coming to it, will vote.
Okay, so you write down your favorite, put it in a box, and
so they will be given a ballot when you walk in the door, and there's about, like I said, about 5 different categories. Okay, so the restaurants are one of them, and then like Dave, who's in the I'm never won kind of category, maybe a first year type of a thing. Okay,
or you just try really hard.
Exactly. So, and then there are those people that are looking to become winners.
Okay.
All right, and so
the competitive ones.
The competitive ones, exactly. So those individuals will be in a category or group, and there's a winner for the best red and the best white. And the white is basically if it doesn't have any tomato, or if it's not red, it's white.
Okay.
Okay. And there's a variety of heat that's applied. Some are hot, some are mild, some have beans, some have no beans. So some have different kinds of meats and other types of things. It's just a huge variety.
Okay.
And in the last category, and so there's two winners in that, a red and a white, and there's a People's Choice and a Chef's Choice that go to that. Okay. In the last category then is the past winners, past champions. And so then there's going to be a red champion and a white champion, and that's all voted on by the people.
It sounds like, first of all, you're going to be full when you go to this event because you can have a lot of chili to choose from. Well, talk to me then a little bit. Tell me about the other events that you have going on there. So you've got the chili cook-off part, but you said there's some other things that are happening that day. What else is going to be happening? Will there be music or that kind of thing?
That's right. What is the music?
There will be an individual. He kind of brings his band, and he'll play some live music.
Good.
Boy, his name is escaping me right now.
Okay.
But so there's a chili, and then there's obviously people who don't have chili. So there will be hot dogs available, unlimited amounts of desserts are available. There's chips, like Dave said. There's adult beverages and pop available too. And you know what? The biggest thing though probably is just the camaraderie and the socialization. People come at 4 o'clock and they leave at 8:30 or so after all the awards and everything's done. And it's amazing how people just sit there, congregate and talk and socialize and support each other.
Well, and Dave, that's kind of what this all is about, because it's when people come, they pay. There's tickets available, $6 in advance or $7 at the door. If you're coming as a family, $25. That majority of that money is going to go to the scholarship fund.
Correct.
So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, they've given out $17,000 worth of scholarships over the years, and so they try to set aside $5,000 scholarships each year. And was it 2 years ago that Andrew would have been a senior, and they kind of upped that amount to give it to a lot of Andrew's friends and things. That was a very emotional time.
They were graduating, yeah.
They would have been graduating with him. So, you know, it's really been cool to see how they're preserving his memory and how
Do
they
they
handle
base it on like academic, or do you know how
There's an
the scholarships
academic standpoint that they have to keep a certain GPA. It has to be a 4-year school that they're involved with. There has to be a Catholic component too to that, and some of the skills that Andrew is involved with, you know, like being an altar boy and those types of things, and involved in the community at large. So because Andrew is a bright, energetic, happy kid with lots of friends. And
Okay, so if people want to become a part of it, let's say they want to, I understand that the chili part of it is closed, so if you wanted to make chili, you have to wait till next year.
Right.
But, so what are some ways they can get involved in this event if they want to?
Well, first, probably just come and participate in the event. Just come and enjoy it, and come for a little bit or come for a long bit. And that would probably be the first thing. And while they're there, just show their support, probably is the biggest thing to the Lawrence family. They've been wonderful stewards of the community. This has been a very positive event from bringing people together and bringing some wonderful memories.
Good. And can they volunteer their time at the event? Is that any possibility? Or?
You know, for the next year, we're always looking for volunteers. We'll never turn people away. For this year, I think we're pretty good. We have the Boy Scouts helping with the popcorn. The Owatonna Bus Company donates a shuttle service, so the parking will be over at Fleet Farm, and the bus service basically brings people around to make sure you don't have to walk in a cold day like it was on Monday.
Yes.
Okay? And then they have people going around picking up garbage and serving desserts and serving hot dogs and stuff. So there's a wonderful group of support around them in this event.
Okay, well, Dave, give us the details for the event one last time.
you bet. It's going to be February 2nd, starting at 4 o'clock, goes till 8 o'clock. It's at the Armory, and just hope to all see you there. And you know, you got really good people, and then you got people like me that just throw some meat together and some spices and stir the pot.
I think that's very brave of you to do that. What if you win someday?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to retire.
You have to retire.
For all of our sake, let's hope it doesn't happen. I don't know if we can predict that.
Oh, no. Well, gentlemen, thank you for this opportunity. Again, that's February 2nd from 4 to 8. It's at the Armory, but again, they have a shuttle service going from the Fleet Farm parking
Overflow
lot.
parking, yep.
So that you can go ahead and make sure that you're safe and you'll have a good opportunity to get there. Again, $6 for people in advance, $7 at the door. As a family, if you want $25, we'll cover the whole entire family. And you have event T-shirts available, like you guys are wearing today.
Yep.
for $15. So
The
go
green
ahead.
ones this year.
Yeah, so be a part of that, and we'd love for you to join them as well. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back on the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Have you talked to your teen about marijuana lately? Maybe you should. Regular marijuana use can sap a teen's motivation to learn. Users do not live up to their potential and drop out of positive activities. Marijuana affects memory and learning and stays in your system for weeks. Marijuana also affects judgment and perception. Reaction time when driving is reduced by 41% after smoking 1 joint and 63% after smoking 2, affecting the safety of your teen and other drivers on the road. You need to talk to your teen about the effects of marijuana use. It's not just a harmless high. For more information, please contact the Steele County Safe and Drug-Free Coalition.
Hi, I'm Jan Hansen, and I am at A+ So and Back, the fun place to be. We are proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. We do have some community announcements for you. There's $15,000 available to students planning technical careers. April 10th is the deadline for a traditional Owatonna Foundation scholarship application. This is a great announcement to follow what we just talked about. The Owatonna Foundation has, again, $15,000 available to assist students who will be attending non-4-year programs at a technical community colleges. And it's going to prepare themselves for a technical career. This makes so much sense to prepare the workforce to keep them here in Owatonna. An applicant must be, your application must be in by June of 2013 if you're a graduate of Owatonna High School, El Shaddai Private School, or Owatonna Christian School. These are all available to you. And the parent or guardian of the applicant must be a resident of Steele County. So kind of keep those things in mind, and you can submit your application by April 10th, and they're available from the Owatonna High School Career Center. If you do have questions, please contact Jill Holmes at 455-3059. That's for the Owatonna Foundation Scholarship for non-traditional students. And then we did talk about tonight is the Steele County Historical Society's USO-themed fundraiser. It's at the History Center. It's going to be from, let me find the time. It'll begin at 4 o'clock, and it's going to end at 7. Actually, that's the children's activities. They're going to be doing that. They're going to have games of Minute to Win It and all sorts of fun stuff thanks to the Willow Creek teachers. And then also they're going to have a supper is going to be served from 4:30 until 7, and after that they're going to be having music. It's a great opportunity. It is $20 per person, but children 12 and under are free. It's a great opportunity to help you support the Steele County Historical Society, that beautiful building. And if you haven't had a chance to check out their new displays, do that by coming to this, supporting them, and having a lot of fun as well. Meals of Hope is a community meal for anyone that might need it. It's going to be served Sunday evenings from 5 to 6 at Trinity Lutheran Church. If you do need more information or a ride, call the Trinity Lutheran Church at 451-5240. This is for anyone who might need a hot meal during this season. And we want to remind you to please go ahead and like us on Facebook. When you do that, we are going to submit you for a pair of free tickets to the Steele County Blades game. It's a fun, we're so fortunate to have them in the community, and we'd love for you to be a part of that and go enjoy it. And of course, as I said earlier, it'll probably be warmer inside that building than it is outside anyway. And so all you have to do is like us on Facebook. If you do have already liked us or don't have Facebook, you can send us an email, owatonatoday@charter.net. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to let us know of any community announcements you'd like to see right here on the Owatonna Today Show. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks.